3 Weather Lab. Here's Daniel's True View forecast.
Welcome back, everyone. A lot of those clouds still hanging about from the showers that we had earlier on today. A bit of a soggy day across much of Acadiana, but that's all coming to an end, and the forecast is going to be much simpler heading forward into the weekend. Let's start with a look at the satellite and radar picture. You can see what the clouds are. You can see where the boundary was today, and while it looked like yesterday maybe a lot of the showers were going to move northwards up and around Acadiana, we ended up having them come exactly through the region. We saw those showers get going right around lunchtime, persisted for a few hours. Now, though, the rainfall all out over towards the east. I think they could still see a little bit more in the way of some rain as well. Mississippi, Alabama area. For us, we're basically done. Now we're just going to have the drier air, the clearer air make its way into the region. Already seeing that up over towards the north. In fact, extreme northern parts of Acadiana, north of Angeline Parish, looking up over towards Rapides. They're starting to see some clear skies as well. South of Acadiana, down along the coastline, really from about the interstate southward. Still a lot of clouds. We saw them trying to thin out, the sun trying to come through at times. And that process is going to continue through the remainder of the night. And by the time we wake up tomorrow, we're looking at plenty of sunshine, a mostly sunny day across the area, and the pattern going to calm down really through the foreseeable future. Not too much going on here over the next couple of days. Let's run through the forecast here. Getting into tomorrow afternoon, again, you'd see some showers coming in from about Jackson out over towards Montgomery and Mississippi and Alabama. That stays down over towards the east. If you're traveling in that direction, though, may end up with a couple severe thunderstorms thrown in the mix, maybe one or two in extreme north Louisiana. But by the time you get to Alexandria, that threat largely going to be diminished. Again, all of that stays out of the region. We stay calm and quiet through the day tomorrow. Now, winds are going to remain out of the south. They'll be southwesterly tomorrow. They'll be southerly on Saturday, and this is going to bring a lot of heat into the area. Warm air works its way in, a lot of moisture in the atmosphere as well. That humidity is going to be dragged in from the Gulf of Mexico. So one or two showers popping up here or there for Friday and Saturday, but rain chance is going to be at about 10% chance at best. A very, very summer-like forecast as we start getting ready to head into July. It will certainly feel like it here over the next couple of weeks. And by the time we get into Sunday, I think this is when we may see an extra shower or two. Rain chances will go from 10, maybe up to 20%. We'll kind of stay in that 20% range through next week. A pretty typical forecast for this time of year. Really nothing that's out of the ordinary across Acadiana. While the temperature is going to ride up in the 90s tomorrow, the heat index is what everyone's going to want to pay attention to. This time of year, northwards of I-10, the inland parishes tend to run a little bit warmer. They're away from the Gulf of Mexico. They don't have that influence from that body of water, so they are going to run a bit warmer. Plenty of humidity, though. You'll be at right around 100. Again, this is feel-like temperature, but you'll be right around 100 by the time you get to noon, 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So it doesn't take long for it to warm up. You'll be in the 90s by the time you get to 10 o'clock in the morning, and stays hot all the way through the day, staying in the 90s up through maybe 8, 9 o'clock even. You'll see the heat index stay up there. The overnights are going to be fairly warm as well. You'll see them start to get right around the mid to upper 70s. Heat index overnight will largely be staying in the 80s. Pretty sweaty forecast coming up here. In the 100s again for tomorrow along the interstate. Again, if you're a little bit further south of the interstate, may take a little bit longer to get going, especially if a sea breeze may help a little bit, but no matter which way you look at it, it is going to be a very, very hot day, and hot down along the coastline as well. Again, it just may be slightly improved as you get a better chance for a sea breeze, you get more influence from the Gulf of Mexico. Still, though, the heat index is going to be close to the 100s, getting into the upper 90s, so expect a warm day all across Acadiana. And that really gets started overnight tonight with the lows sitting down right around 75, 76 degrees. Clouds will start to break up, but all of that moisture in the atmosphere will lead to another warm one. And if we see those clouds hanging around a little longer, maybe, then we could end up with temperatures that are a little bit warmer than that. Regardless, 92 degrees for your high tomorrow. Heat index in the triple digits. Winds from the southwest at 8 to 12 miles an hour. Maybe a little bit of a breeze tomorrow afternoon as well. Mostly sunny skies, hot and humid conditions all the way through the rest of this weekend. And next week, probably pretty similar, 91 to 93, right around there, 20, 30% chances of rain maybe. And those will be the lucky ones who catch those showers in the afternoon. Helps cool you down a little bit. Otherwise, you stay hot from dawn till dusk.
Did you say a breeze tomorrow?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Like a real breeze, comforting, or like humid-filled breeze?
Humid-filled.
Okay.
Comfort, we got to wait a little while for that.
Alrighty, thank you, Daniel.